Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Skyblock News. I'm your host Derailious, and today we have a small patch that packs a big punch with a bunch of huge changes that I think actually improve the game quite a bit. Before we begin, I just want to say please make sure to like and subscribe down below as we're approaching 80k. Use code RAIL on the Hypixel store for 5% off your order. If you're picking up ranks, gems, fire sales, anything like that, it is the best way to support the channel. Without any further ado though, let's get started. So we have a bunch of changes here today that are actually really solid following the release of 0.23.3. The first change is that they added the daily bonus to the Forest Whisper replacement reward whenever the Heart of the Forest is max, and that was a jumble to say. They've also removed the conflictions between the Sharpness enchantment and mob-specific enchantments such as Smite. This is going to make the game a little bit easier, but they do feel like it will probably require balancing in the future, but for now it's the most intuitive change because of mob types. They've removed the requirement to occasionally move while fishing to prevent yourself from catching nothing. I appreciate that because I found that out the other day and I had no idea it was a thing. They fixed an issue where the Wood Splitter enchantment was an unknown bizarre product. They've also fixed an issue causing damage to not be dealt correctly to some spooky mobs during the spooky festival, and they also fixed an issue causing scaffolding not to work while in shallow water. They adjusted some messages to say the right thing, adjusted the Smite enchantment to now also grant its damage bonus against skeletal and wither mobs. This is incredible, and they've also adjusted the mob types of several mobs in the game. So as you can see, many more of them are now 3 types, which makes sense. Overall, things are just better here as a whole. Raindrake, for example, isn't airborne, which is funny. They may make it the first mob to be 4 types in the future. Time will tell. Very silly. I guess they want to keep most mobs at 3 or less. But I think these changes overall are solid. Generally, a lot of things that weren't subterranean got subterranean. Some things that were animals got the animal tag as well. Makes a lot of sense. I understand why they wanted to do some stuff there. Next up, they adjusted the bracket points for Agatha contests in accordance with community feedback. Epic went from 2,500 to 2,000, Legendary from 5,000 to 3,000, Mythic from 7,500 to 5k, Divine from 10 to 8k, and Special from 12.5k to 12k. Very, very good changes in my view, and even better if you consider the stuff following it, where they changed some point gains for Starland contests. The TLDR here is that they wanted things outside of fig trees to be capable of reaching the top brackets, so per 100 mangrove logs got buffed majorly, per catch got buffed majorly, treasure is now 25 points, hunting other is 30, shellwise mudworm 45 points for that. It's just going to be overall a lot better and a lot more reasonable to hit those higher brackets if you're doing things other than fig trees, which is hopefully going to reduce the competition a little bit. Very good changes. Wrapping up here, I really do think the changes listed are incredibly solid. They're going to make Agatha contests a lot better as a whole. The mob type changes are great, and I am a little interested to see how easy some things are going to get now that they've made it so you can have like Sharpness and Smite on the same weapon. We'll have to figure that out over the coming days, but hopefully it's not that crazy of a deal. Would love to hear what you guys think in the comments down below, and look to the future. Fellas, I'll see you then.